Hello and welcome to the Summer Certification Class 1. This class runs from May 1st until June 5th. And in that time, you'll have a number of assignments and reading, and we'll have some live discussions. And this video is just to kind of give you an overview of the class and some things to look for as you're going through the content. You might decide to do something similar for your students. It helps them have kind of a little bit more comfort as they're just getting started with your class, especially as many of our non-online students are moving online. They might have a bit of anxiety with taking a fully online class starting in the summer. So the class lands on the home page. As you can see, there are some content here, but it's not too much. This is going to stay the same for the entire duration of the class. It tells you a little bit about how to get started, which is the big part of a home page. It also has information on our live sessions, and then my contact and Teresa's contact if you have additional questions. One of the assignments you'll have in the class is to create your own homepage. So you can start to think about what types of things you'll want to have on it. This class is run through the modules. And so when you first log into the modules, you will see your first Unit 1 start here. This has information for you to get started. You can see this says view under each, then this one says submit. And so when you're looking at it as a student, and I'll show you in student view, maybe. Okay, so when you're looking at it as a student, you'll be able to see what you have to do to fill in this bubble right here. And so these are called module requirements, and I can help you set this up in your class if it's something you're interested in. So once you view the page and we go back out, I'm just going to hit refresh. You'll see you have that check mark. And so it kind of helps you figure out at what point in the class you stopped. The other thing that modules are good for is they're designed to navigate using this next button. And so as you go through the content, that might be something where I encourage you to continue reading and scrolling through in this clicking next. Anytime you want, you can go back out using modules and then see how far you went and where you need to restart. You won't be able to move to the first official content until you have gone through all the items in this module. And then in our first unit, we have one assignment that you'll have to score 100% on before you can continue on the rest of assignments. I'll do my best to keep up on grading, but that's the only assignment that's like that. So as soon as you get that one in, you can go for the stars and do the rest of the modules here. There are 6 modules in all, kind of designed to do about one each week, and then the introductory one on the first few days. The class ends with a video submission, just a tour of your course. And this helps Teresa and I review your courses, because as you build them, there will be some content in it, but not all of your content. And so it kind of gives you an opportunity to tell us where you're going to continue to add things and what kind of your vision for the class is without having to sit down and build it all. Since you are teaching though, if you would like to put as much stuff as you can in the course beyond the requirements of the certification, that's also fine. One last thing I want to point your attention to is this syllabus page. Again, I have my contact information here. There are the learning outcomes for the course, and then some of the policies that I have. These are modeled after what I'm going to ask you all to do in creating your policies. So it's just something to kind of think about. And then down at the bottom is this course summary. That gives you the due dates and then where kind of each thing is. As you can see, generally our due dates will be on Wednesdays and Saturdays. So on Wednesdays, you'll have the first part of the course, the unit due, and on Saturdays, you'll have the second part of the unit due. So you can go through the units knowing in ahead of time that those are the deadlines, with the exception of our final video due on the last day of the class on Friday. So that's it for this one. I encourage you to get started as soon as you can. Log right in. You can see the homepage. You can go right to the modules. And hopefully I'll see you on Tuesday for our first live session.